Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry. I made it to Singapore. A 17-hour flight. Very dreadful. Actually, everything went fine. Everything's on schedule. But 17 hours all at once? That was really rough on me. And I think they fed us like 4 meals. About every few hours, they would bring by another meal. Starting off with dinner at midnight. And then every few hours after that. Flight left at 10:30 p.m. from San Francisco on Tuesday. And it gets into Singapore Thursday morning. Which seemed really strange to me because when you fly east, you're supposed to gain hours. But here you've lost a lot of hours. But actually the way it works is that 17-hour flight, you do gain a lot of hours with the time zones, but then when you cross the international date line, all of a sudden you lose 24 hours. And then on the way back to California, I arrived in California 5 hours before I left Singapore. Figure that out, folks. Well, I went through immigrations, picked up my bags here, and went through customs, and now I'm looking for my greeter from the cruise ship that's going to give me a ride to the harbor. We've got a whole busload of people here being transferred from the airport to my cruise ship. And I'm going to take a little video along the way to show you what it looks like here in Singapore. Got some pretty amazing trees here. He said it's a 40-minute ride from the airport to the cruise ship.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Got quite a forest here right beside the roads. Some pretty amazing trees. There's a sign here that said East Coast Park. And I was surprised that it's in English. There's a lot of signs here in English. And that is the ocean out there.
Is that a skateboard or bike?
Yeah, a little skateboard park. Got a pond here. Like a canal. Raintree Cove.
Community park, yeah.
That's the children's play area there, I guess. Looks like they're building a round building there.
Yes.
Let's make Singapore our garden. Wonder what that is they're building. It's kind of interesting what foreign countries' license plates look like. Well, the city buildings are on the other side of the bus here. So I'm not getting some good shots of the city here. Mostly just the coastline. And there are some of the cruise ships right there. So we're pretty close. So we're here already. When I get onto the ship, I'll be able to get some better pictures of the town. Well, that tour of Singapore turned out to be way too quick. So now I'm here in the cruise terminal, waiting in line to get checked in. There's the line. Well, folks, I've now boarded the ship. I've had my lunch, and I'm doing some looking around. This is a Royal Caribbean ship at the port here, and got a good view here of the ship harbor and downtown Singapore. Got a nice green, very big, very green park here. Don't know what it's used for. So let me go off to the left here and zoom in. There are some industrial plants, it looks like, there. And then the skyrise office buildings. I guess pretty much they are. And here's an interesting building. And oh, look at this. We have a big Ferris wheel. When the plane landed and I looked out the window, all I could see was fog. I was afraid I wasn't going to be seeing hardly anything. The fog has cleared a bit, but as you can see here, it is still a bit foggy around the ship harbor here. This is the other side of the ship. And down here, looks like some type of utilitarian boat that is actually got a gangplank going up to ours there. So I'm curious of what that is about. This is what it says on the back of it. And out here is a bunch of ships. Zoom in and look at all those really big ships out there. And then here is a harbor with a bunch of small ships, small boats. And then looking towards downtown, the Ferris wheel. When I was in the airport, picked up my bags, I had a little while I had to wait for the cruise line host to find her. And it was warm inside the airport building. So I thought I would go outside and see if I could cool off in the breeze there, and I found out that that was much worse, 90 some degrees and super humid, as you can imagine. Well, I'll do another video later to show you around the ship. So just wanted to let you know what's happened so far in my Southeast Asia adventure. Good day, folks.